The United States has just revealed a weapon that could change the fight against the cartels forever. For years, this next-generation fighter jet has been developed under a classified program cloaked in secrecy, built to strike deep into enemy territory with precision and overwhelming power. Now, key details have leaked, and the implications are staggering. Across Mexico, cartel strongholds that once seemed untouchable may soon face destruction in seconds. Speed, stealth, and raw firepower could wipe out entire operations before they even know what hit them. Can the cartels survive this new era of American air dominance? For over 2 decades, Mexico has been locked in a bloody war against its cartels. But the battlefield has evolved. These groups are no longer just traffickers. They've become heavily armed military forces capable of going head-to-head with national armies. They use IEDs, drone-dropped bombs, anti-material rifles, and armored vehicles. They recruit foreign fighters, train in advanced tactics, and now control nearly a third of Mexico's territory. But the balance of power is about to shift. The United States is preparing to strike back, targeting cartel compounds and destroying their arsenals in moments with a new secret weapon, the F-47 fighter jet. Unveiled in March 2025, the F-47 is the most advanced combat aircraft ever built. It's the centerpiece of the Air Force's Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program, designed to replace the F-22 Raptor. The concept is simple but revolutionary, a network of manned and unmanned aircraft operating together as one. Originally known as the Penetrating Counter-Air (PCA), the F-47's roots trace back more than a decade. Through a series of experimental X-planes, engineers tested new technologies that would define the 6th generation of air combat. By 2023, the Air Force envisioned a fleet of these jets working alongside autonomous drones, forming a coordinated strike network capable of dominating any sky, even against heavily armed forces. Yet the program faced challenges. With each aircraft costing nearly 3 times more than an F-35, the NGAD contract was briefly paused for review. By early 2025, after extensive study, military leaders reached a clear conclusion. NGAD was essential to maintain U.S. air superiority. On March 21, 2025, President Donald Trump announced the project's continuation, awarding Boeing a $20 billion contract to develop the F-47, marking Boeing's return to the forefront of American air power. Since 2020, the Air Force has flown prototype X-planes testing the F-47's advanced systems. Air Force Chief of Staff General David Alvin confirmed that the first full test flight is expected by early 2029. In May, he revealed an infographic that stunned analysts. The F-47's capabilities far exceed any current 4th or 5th generation jet. The headline figure: a combat range of roughly 10,000 nautical miles. This is unprecedented. Such range gives the U.S. the power to strike anywhere in the world, even inside areas protected by dense anti-air defense systems known as A2AD bubbles. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies, A2AD zones are designed to make airspace virtually impenetrable. Russia's defenses over Crimea, packed with S-400s, S-300s, and coastal missile systems, are a prime example. These networks aim to keep enemy aircraft out entirely. Yet Ukrainian long-range drones and missiles have breached these bubbles multiple times, proving that even the most advanced defenses have weaknesses. Still, no manned Ukrainian fighter has entered Crimean airspace, highlighting how lethal these zones remain. The F-47 could change that. With its extended range and stealth, it's built to penetrate and destroy high-value targets within these heavily defended areas, missions no other fighter can safely attempt. Analysts note that even conservative estimates place the F-47's combat radius at more than 1,000 nautical miles, a massive leap beyond today's jets. For comparison, the F-35C's range is just 670 nautical miles. That means the F-47 isn't just an upgrade. It's a transformation. Designed to dominate the skies for decades, this fighter represents more than technology. It's a message, a signal that the era of cartel impunity may soon be over, and a new chapter of air power has begun. Threats now extend well beyond 1,000 miles. This means modern air defense systems are growing larger, more capable, and far more lethal, potentially outpacing the F-47's current reach. In simple terms, while the F-47's 1,000 nautical mile range allows it to penetrate today's anti-access bubbles, it might not remain fully future-proof against the next generation of long-range defenses. There's also an interesting detail. General Alvin's statement didn't confirm a precise range of 1,000 miles. It said 1,000 plus. That plus remains undefined. It could mean 1,050 miles or even 1,250. Until official figures are released, the true extent of the F-47's endurance remains uncertain. It's worth noting that the 1,000-mile range refers to the base version of America's sixth-generation fighter. Future upgrades, either before its debut or after it enters service, could extend that reach even further. For now, that headline number highlights the jet's impressive endurance, but range is only part of the equation. Long reach means little if a fighter can't move fast enough to cross enemy territory and evade advanced counter-air threats. That's where the F-47's second major strength comes in: speed. The aircraft is expected to exceed Mach 2, twice the speed of sound. Jets like Russia's Su-27 and America's F-15 can reach similar speeds, but they sacrifice stealth, making them easier targets for high-speed interceptor missiles. Speed comes with challenges, especially heat and radar visibility. Flying faster generates more heat, making the jet easier to track with infrared sensors. The F-47, however, is designed to balance speed and stealth. It can push through heavily defended airspace while remaining difficult to detect. Speed isn't just about survival, it's about power projection. Modern conflicts often unfold far from friendly bases, in regions where rapid response, extended loiter time, and precision strikes matter most. The F-47's mix of speed, range, and endurance means it can reach targets quickly, strike decisively, and return safely, even from deep inside contested zones. The analysis of the F-47's design feels almost prophetic, predicting its capabilities long before any official data surfaced. The reality is that both China and Russia already operate advanced air defense systems capable of tracking even high-speed fighters like the Mach 2.3 capable F-14. That's why stealth has long been central to U.S. fighter design. But future wars will look different. Instead of massive air battles over home territory, conflicts are likely to erupt in contested regions around the globe. In these scenarios, speed becomes as crucial as stealth. Pilots must strike fast, exploit openings, and withdraw before enemy defenses can react. This blend of speed and agility is vital for maintaining air dominance against nations equipped with advanced counter-air systems. Stealth remains essential, and the F-47 integrates it seamlessly. But the new specifications reveal a shift in design philosophy. Speed combined with stealth is now the defining edge of sixth-generation fighters. Once operational, the F-47 will be capable of deep-range strikes, using its speed to pierce advanced defenses and its stealth to stay undetected, a lethal combination that greatly expands its tactical reach. Still, several performance details remain unknown. If its Mach 2+ speeds require afterburners, questions remain about its supercruise capability, its ability to maintain supersonic flight without afterburners, and how efficiently it can sustain such speeds in combat conditions. Even so, the F-47 seems to merge the speed of America's fastest non-stealth jets with the invisibility of platforms like the F-22 and F-35. Early reports suggest it may surpass both in radar evasion. The aircraft will reportedly feature Stealth Plus Plus technology, an evolution beyond the F-22's Stealth Plus and the F-35's standard stealth system. Though details are scarce, it likely represents a major reduction in radar and infrared signatures. For comparison, the F-22 has one of the smallest radar cross-sections ever achieved, roughly the size of a marble on enemy radar. While not invisible, it appears so small that many radar systems dismiss it as a harmless object, allowing it to approach targets with minimal risk. The F-47's Stealth Plus Plus system could shrink that signature even further, potentially making it smaller than a marble. That would combine unprecedented stealth with unmatched speed, a nightmare for any adversary. In that scenario, its 1,000-mile-plus range becomes even more powerful. After all, range only matters if the enemy can find you, and with the F-47, that may no longer be possible. Here's a refined and cinematic rephrasing of your script, tightened for clarity, flow, and engagement, with all excess or robotic phrasing removed while keeping your information intact and factual. Much about the Stealth Plus Plus remains a mystery. Early NGA designs featured small forward wings, known as canards, ahead of the main wings. While useful for maneuverability, these surfaces could compromise stealth by increasing radar visibility. Whether they remain on the F-47 is unknown, though concept art suggests they may have been removed. Details about its electronic warfare and counterintelligence systems are still classified, but the F-47's designation hints at capabilities beyond both the F-35 and F-22. According to General Albin, the U.S. has already placed an initial order for 185 F-47s, the same number as the current F-22 fleet, suggesting it may serve as the Raptor's long-awaited successor. An estimated $55.5 billion for 185 aircraft, plus another $20 billion for development. The total investment could reach $75.5 billion. While massive, it's not unprecedented. The F-22 program cost roughly $70 billion, including $30 billion in R&D. Some F-22 technologies are believed to be integrated into the F-47, which may help lower research costs even as advanced systems push the price per jet higher.